Hello， 大家好，欢迎来到 Mandarin Monkey 广播时间。
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Mandarin Monkey Podcast, episode 120.
第120集。在干嘛？
That took you a little while.
对呀。
So today we were supposed to be doing the Whispercast.
对耶
At 120, but instead we decided to upgrade and move that one up to 121 in order to speak to our good friend Ija.
对，欢迎宜家。宜家今天好不好？
今天我很好。
Yay!
今天我录 podcast.
Oh, you've done this before, haven't you? You did this before. You recorded another podcast, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Which one was?
I recorded a podcast.
Which podcast?
It's in YouTube somewhere.
What was the show called?
It's called the Mandarin Blueprint Podcast. So I was one of the, I would say, a case study, I guess. A case study for the program. Yeah.
And these guys are the ones. Mandarin Blueprint are the guys who don't. I want to say don't teach you. They teach you how to learn Chinese. Is that right?
They do both. They have technique of not memorizing, of learning characters, which is one of the best. I would say one of the best out there.
Okay.
And because they are Lawai, so their way of teaching is more suited to foreigners.
Okay.
And I would say that it's very, very effective, very fun as well.
Yeah. And I remember you happened to mention us, I think, on the podcast, no?
Yeah. So I would call it a cross-pollination.
Yeah. Well, actually, funny enough, they are also partners of OCT.
Oh, 真的吗？
Yeah. Yes.
So,
we're all connected. We're all connected one way or the other.
So it's like my dragon team and my monkey team. So it's like that. You know, they are more on the serious side, like of things, but Mandarin Monkey is more on the fun side of things. Yeah. Not to say that they're not fun. It's just a matter of different way of learning things.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Each their own.
好棒。
So Ija has finally made her way the long journey onto Amanda Guambo. I remember asking you many moons ago. And you're like, yeah, okay, I'll just, give me a few months to prepare. 没事. But, well, obviously you have children, so we understand your troubles
没错。
with finding time to do it, right?
对啊，我们比较幸运，我们还有阿嬷。
对。
但是宜家的奶妈没有办法。
Yeah, she's still asleep right now with the kids.
哦，真的。
Oh, this is why you wanted to do it at 7 a.m.
Sunday morning, yeah. But usually we have hangouts at this moment.
Yeah, very true.
But this is one of the best week to do it because we don't have hangouts. So.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sam.
Oh yeah, sorry, Sam. Ebook. Yeah.
对 ，Sam，
I don't know what.
他应该是忘记了啦。
对啊。
对啊，我们有说。好。
So
anyway， 所以宜家呢，他是你是从哪里来？告诉大家你是哪国人？
我是马来西亚人，我就在吉隆坡。现在学中文差不多一年4个月了。
一年4个月。
Why? Yeah, and 为什么你要学中文？ Why do you want to learn Chinese?
I have a lot of reasons, actually. Personal reasons, professional reasons.
Right.
I can go because the professional reason is actually quite depressing.
Okay, don't say it then.
I'm going to spoil everyone's mood by now. It's the feeling of helplessness that I get whenever, because I'm also in a hospital and there are a lot of people who needed help but couldn't express themselves in language other than Chinese. So because when you're not well, you tend to not want to use your second or third language.
Sure.
我懂。
Yes. So instead of saying, I'm not going to go to hospital and say that I'm in pain. I'm not going to say that.
而且你有很少的字可以 describe。
对，你相用你的母语。
对。
Yeah, your mother tongue.
一定的。
Yeah, so I wanted to help people.
We find that also in times of anger. So, 如果我们变很生气 and maybe 我们的孩子 misbehaved or something like that, we often revert to our mother tongue to tell them off.
对。
Do you find that?
一样。
With yours?
So, yeah, because I also I try not to call my kids in my mother tongue because I don't know, dialects tend to be more expressive.
Mm-hmm.
And I might get their feelings hurt from being too expressive. So sometimes I just say that I'm not happy with what you did. Try to negotiate in a second language. But when I'm really, really angry, then definitely.
Yeah.
In real anger.
Yeah, it's so interesting though.
对，你不能很生气，然后还讲了英文，然后还是不好的英文，然后老公还说：“哎，不对哦 ，you have to say this. I'm teaching our children. I don't need an English lesson. 对啊，所以你就是会直接 switch 到你的母语，而且母语是一个很好，就是一个你可以 express yourself 最好的方法，因为你知道自己在讲什么。你知道那个 level， 对啊
，because 你的社会嘛，比较like you have a bigger vocabulary to express yourself.
对。
So what languages do you speak?
My native language is Malay, so I speak Malay at home with the kids sometimes. English is my second language, and Chinese is my third.
所以现在你会说3种语言，
三种语言。
Wow. What's next? After you've mastered Chinese, what's next?
Spanish.
Oh, it's like
Gotta be,
I have a next language.
We thought, like Rowan, we thought about Japanese, didn't we? Maybe Japanese because we're closer to them, maybe. But then Spanish is like one of the most widely spoken, so that'd be the most useful.
可是如果我们没有要去到西班牙国家的话，也没有用啊。
I know, but
我们要跟谁说？
对呀，
对不对？
Yeah.
也是吧。
Not in this part, but yeah.
不是
I don't know. But Spanish be useful. I don't know. What do you think, Ija?
I think your motivation is most important. So why do you want to study a certain language? So for me, I have big enough motivation to either study 阿拉伯语还有广东话。现在我識講廣東話。
廣東話
but it's a local dialect here in Kuala Lumpur.
廣東話
Yeah. In 在吉隆坡很多人會說廣東話。So it's like Thai in Taiwan, I guess.
Okay.
It's a local dialect. But in terms of spiritual needs, I would want to learn Arabic.
Yeah, sure.
And both are different languages, like totally on the opposite side. So I have to pick. It's really tough, but most likely Arabic because of my way of learning language. I would prefer to read something because with Cantonese, the hardest thing is to write them down. If I want to learn a sentence, I would write it down and maybe repeat it on a flashcard or when I'm free, when I'm on a train or something. I can do that with Arabic. I can't do that with Cantonese.
对，那个我有个香港的学生，裴亮，他说他们在学校学的广东，跟你说的广东话是不一样的。So 你读是读字，但是你说是说真的语言，所以是2个不一样的东西。
Wow.
所以很奇怪，广东这个语言很有趣，是你学的跟你真的用的是不一样的。然后我就说，那你为什么要学？你为什么要去学校？为什么学校要教你广东字 maybe？ 那为什么说又不一样？他就说他也不知道为什么，就是 that's the way it is.
That sounds really like counterintuitive. That sounds like, you know what I mean? That doesn't.
就是很奇怪，就是 why does it make sense in your life?
Yeah.
What you learned and what you actually use are different things.
Yeah. Oh, that is, yeah, I think that's true for most languages.
对，所以他们看的时候 the same sentence, you say it in totally different way.
Yeah.
What?
Exactly.
Does that make sense?
It does. Yeah, it's a mind
I had a long conversation with him because of this.
Yeah. So Cantonese have this writing system called, I'm going to butcher this pronunciation. It's called Yutping. I think it's Yutping or Yatping.
Yatping. Okay.
Where they try to romanize the pronunciation. But character-wise, people in Hong Kong uses traditional characters and people in Guangdong use simplified characters.
Great.
So if I would want to learn Cantonese, I'm going to be should I learn traditional or should I learn simplified? Or if I want to talk to Cantonese speakers in Malaysia, there's no written Cantonese.
Wow.
So it's quite an interesting language to learn because it's such a I love the dialect. 昨天我看了这个电影AntMan.
AntMan, yay!
最后一集
I'm watching it in Cantonese, but my subtitles in Chinese. Well, my subtitle is in Chinese character. So I had this association of listening of things in Cantonese, but then reading the things in Mandarin.
好奇怪哟
Well, that's
like
I've tried that before. 很难
Yeah, like 走吧 is 瞧啊瞧啊
求啊
Do you like the movie? 你喜欢这个电影吗？
我真的喜欢
Oh yeah. Have you seen it before? Have you seen them before? The AntMan films?
AntMan, unfortunately, I've only seen the fourth one.
Oh,
so I'm trying to fourth one and the first one. So I'm trying to catch up.
Yeah, you did it the wrong way. I know. You're doing it wrong. Because AntMan 1 is actually really good. I really enjoyed it. Like it wasn't only just like a martial arts movie. It's not like an overblown martial arts movie, although it is a bit dramatized. The story is actually quite good.
故事很重要
Whereas like I think a lot of these like floaty like Guangdong like movies seem to be quite over the top for me. They're too like like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, like flying around and that kind of stuff. I don't.
我觉得这个我跟宜家也有一样的问题啊。
Why?
I didn't watch Avenger before since I met you.
Yeah.
I met you, and then our first movie of Avenger is they have in group. Everyone is in group and go and fight.
Yeah, the Avengers. Yeah.
Yeah. And I just say, what's that? Who's that?
Who's that? Yeah.
Who's that?
So you did that wrong as well.
对
Yeah.
然后我要去看 Iron Man, 然后 Max, 还有什么Spider-Man,
The Hulk,
One by One.
Thor.
对 Thor, One by One. 我才会知道发生什么事情。
I like it, man. And then I think 2 is okay, but gets a little bit worse. 3 gets worse. It got a bit more boring, a bit more like East versus West type story.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You get like the American. I think it was 3. Was it 3 that? Oh, you haven't seen 3?
I haven't seen 3.
Has he fought the American boxer guy yet?
Yeah, the MMA fighter. I think the soldier.
Is it soldier? There's a guy called Tornado or something. Maybe it's in the third one.
Definitely East versus West.
Yeah, it's that kind of story thing.
Yeah.
Which is like, okay.
是不一样的人
But one's really good.
Is it different?
What do you mean?
Producer?
Yeah, for sure, probably.
应该是
Same actor, but
对啊
I mean, yeah.
对，因为
But
故
one's
事
really
都
good.
对
I don't know about 4, haven't seen it.
All right.
So you're going to have to tell me, is it good? 4 is 4 good?
I love it, man. So I'm pretty biased.
Okay, well, 4's got Bruce Lee, right?
Small Bruce Lee.
Yeah, little Bruce Lee. I think little Bruce Lee was in 3.
我没看过，我不知道
I。thought it's bigger Bruce Lee, no?
Bigger Bruce Lee. I haven't seen 3. So
okay.
that's just in number 4. Yeah, definitely.
How about, should we, I mean, we did this with Josh. We should ask you the questions
对啊，
instead of just talking randomly.
可是很好玩啊，我觉得
Because。these are actually good questions.
Yeah, because I was about to make a confession regarding the Avengers.
Oh, what?
I haven't seen the last 2 movies yet. So please do not spoil it for me. I know. I haven't seen it because I wanted to do it right.
So you've watched them in order?
It's gonna take you a long time.
I've watched Iron Man. I've watched first Captain America.
Yeah.
And I've watched the first Avengers.
Yeah. Thor?
But that's it.
You haven't done Thor?
I haven't done Thor. I haven't done the rest of them.
I think you need to do Thor 2, Dark World, I think. Because it explains one of the stones, I think.
Okay.
Like you have to watch the movies that explain the Infinity Gems.
所以那边有一个 right order，你需要 follow。
Yeah, well, just you should have watched them as they come out. That's the thing.
对啊，但是如果像我不知道嘞
Yeah.
我就只能看选我喜欢的。
Well,
我喜欢 Iron Man， 我就看 Iron Man。
Yeah.
我喜欢 Thor。
It's just easy in the sense that you just go and watch Iron Man 1.
哦，对。
And then 2, 3, 4.
对。
Whatever.
一直看上去。
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Spider-Man and AntMan. And have you done all of those? Any of those other ones? AntMan or nope?
I mean,
So I have to protect, you know how hard it was to protect myself from the spoilers, but
yeah, oh my, yeah, it must be right.
很难欸，你好棒哦。
很难.
Because AntMan, I just want to let you know, no spoilers. AntMan is quite important to the last two Avenger movies.
哦，对，哦，对。
AntMan is probably quite important, so you might want to watch his movie or his two movies before those. Just saying.
这是 Tom's 建议，
马蚁人
一定要听。
马蚁人吗？
蚁人。
蚁人, yeah. Okay, question 1.
请问你最常使用哪一本练习书练习你的中文？
So, what is the book or books you most used to study, and what are the 1 to 3 books that had a great influence in your study?
1到3本书，对你帮助很大的。
Okay, I'm a boring learner. It means that I can tolerate textbooks.
Yes.
所以我用HSK 的课本，还有 and I quite enjoy the book you last sent me, which is Modern Chinese.
Yeah.
Because it has really great dialogues that has vocabulary. It's not really formal. It's quite casual.
哦，对。
But they just pack in a lot of new words in one let's say in one article or in one dialogue. They pack in so many things that are related. So for example, if they put it in a situational how do I say it? In situational dialogue, let's say go into the bank and you learn all the bank related words. But the dialogues are so much fun. They are not straightforward. It's not like, hi, can I open an account? It's always there's a conflict between the characters. So it's quite fun to read.
So I have a question about when you're studying your textbook. I can't do that. I'm not really a...
可以耶，我也是。
Yeah. I can't look at books for very long. It's not...
我觉得我跟一
makes me want to cry.
我跟一甲的 study 的 learning way 就是我们想要知道 details. We want to know the details. How do we use it? Why is it that way? 我们一定要知道，然后我们会用。但是可能你的就是比较 creativity， 比较 creative.
I would learn 100% quicker if that conversation was in a video or something.
对。
And you know,
对。
but not in a book. A book bores me. So I just want to know a little bit about how you study in your book. So you get the Modern Chinese book, you see a dialogue you want to learn. Let's say they're in the Inhang, the bank, and they're having a conversation. And what do you then do with the conversation? So
I try to skim over the text.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I won't be able to understand 100% of it.
Yeah.
当然。
对啊，一定的。
Of course.
That's the point. And then I look through the 生词 and then look at all the lists of new vocabularies I was supposed to learn and then mark them on the dialogues and say, okay, I'm not supposed to know this. And then I try to look at the translation and try to understand the whole paragraph first and then go through the sentences one by one.
Okay, so do you find words within the dialogue that you don't understand?
Yes.
And then you look up those words specifically. I mean, you don't have to look them up because they're listed in the vocab list, right?
Yeah. The only challenge I find with the book is the explanation is written in traditional Chinese, and I learn simplified, so it slows me down. It's not a deterrence.
Yeah.
It's just my reading speed is affected. The paragraph itself is in simplified. It's just that whenever I want to look at new words that I've never seen that character before, it's like, oh, it's basically another. It's a character that I probably already know. 比如说让 in simplified is so simple.
对，是真的。
But in tradition, it's like, what is that thing?
对，很多时候你只要看到一个 traditional， 你就会说这是什么啊？然后我就会说哦，这个就是我啊。哦 ，really？ 我知道这个字啊。对，所以就是 recognize traditional.
Yeah, most of the time you already know the character. It's just that it's in different form. So we have Placker. So Placker is a lifesaver. Basically, if I do not know a character, I will just use the one that you need to write in. Use my finger to just draw the character and say, oh, okay. Yeah. I know that character. Most of the time, yeah, it's a character I already know.
So once you've discovered these characters that you don't know and you've looked down the vocab list, what do you do next?
Okay, and then I look at the individual characters. Do I know this character before? Have I learned it before? Because from Mandarin Blueprint, they actually teach you how to break down a character. So for 比如说这个字有三点水 it's a 3 dots at the side. So it has to be something that has to do with water, right? And then there are a lot of other components. So I try to break them down and try to figure out, okay, how does this component contribute to the character? Does it contribute to the meaning? Does it contribute to the pronunciation? Because 80% of the characters is actually, I forgot the term for this. A character where you see, you know how to pronounce because there's a clue there.
对，就是意思就是说呢，就是有很多的汉字，他们其实都有一样的 character， 然后这个 character 就是读它的音 or different tones.
Yeah, so you have like the 包的radical. 你可以 whenever you see that radical, you see that it has to sound like 包 or 包 or 包. It depends. Or 跑 like 跑步的跑. There is a 包 radical there.
包子的包，
包子的包，
然后 maybe 你可以 add the radical of hand, so that is 抱 to cuddle.
That's into hug. Yeah.
对，然后 if you add water radical, that is bubble. So you can pronounce the word just by looking at maybe this sound, this pronunciation is related to 包, but maybe in different tone. And if you see water radical, that's something related to water. If that's hand, that's something related to the action you do with your hand. So there are clues you can see from the character if you break down each component.
Yeah. So it becomes like a little game. Because whenever I break down characters, I'll be like, how does this contribute to the meaning or the pronunciation of this character? So once you know how the character is composed, not 100%, but most of the time you get to, you know how to associate it with the meaning. So you will remember a lot easier. But definitely downright not the first look. It's always, it takes many occurrences of the character for you to be able to remember it.
Of course.
Yeah, but again, I learned the technique on how to remember it. So it doesn't take about 10 times, maybe 5 or 6.
So
once my brain tells me that, this character is important enough because you've been seeing it more than 5 times now, then it sticks a little bit better.
Yeah, actually, it's the same with spoken as well.
So I think
the more you use it,
you focus on character more than other things, right?
Yeah,
sounds
because
like
I don't live in a country where I'm forced to speak. So 如果我现在我在台湾还有中国。It's different. I'm forced to use the language on daily basis. Currently, my Chinese studies is 90% reading and listening, and only maybe less than 10% speaking.
Yeah, 这是问题，这是你的问题，这是一样。
一个小时。Because I'll talk about speaking later.
Yeah, okay.
Because not everyone has that opportunity to speak in an environment.
Of course.
所以你知道了哪个单字你不会，或者是哪个单字是新的单字，你会把它写在 like flashcards， 你会把它拿来做什么？
Depends if I'm hardworking enough, I'll make a flashcard. 然后就是 most of the time I'll use other people's flashcard, the Mandarin Monkey flashcard. I mean, if the character is already inside the flashcard, I'll just use that one.
Yeah.
And I have a pack of flashcards from other people, so I'm just gonna steal other people's flashcard. I'm not gonna. Yeah. I'm too lazy to make my own.
Steal, yeah.
Steal.
Steal. It's good. It's good. Beg, steal, and borrow until you can. Yeah, you learn. That's good.
对。
Okay.
所以这些书就是第一个就是 HSK。然后跟第二本是我们买的时代华语
and then nowadays I like to buy children's books.
Okay.
对，我很同意。I agree with this.
我可以用这个书I can show it to my kids. 就是 这是什么 the minions are here.
Yay.
Yeah, 这是什么 and then they're probably attracted by the characters.
Yes.
Sorry, by the pictures, but I can learn Chinese from reading it with them.
而且因为小朋友的书其实比较简单，因为会是用在他们小朋友可以了解的语言，所以如果你是看小朋友的书的话呢，是比较容易。就像我们说的，其实你想要，很多人现在都会在看 Netflix。然后很多人就说，那我需要看什么？看 Netflix 的什么学中文呢？然后我们就说 Peppa Pig， 就是 Peppa Pig 就是一个很好的、非常好的一个工具，因为 Peppa Pig 他们用的全部都是小朋友 like live conversational vocabulary，然后是你真的可以用在生活当中，你也可以听到的。所以就是很好啊，然后但是有些人会比较 refuse to watch cartoon type，但是我觉得这是一个很好的 begin， is a good start， 就是把你生活的 live conversational TV music or story to make it become your learning material， 我觉得这是一个很好的 good start。 对。
I think I should do some research on Netflix as well, actually, because for me, like if you look for like Taiwanese dramas, or you look for like a Taiwanese show or a Chinese like TV show, you think, oh, that'd be quite cool if you're a guy. I don't like Taiwanese dramas. I don't. They annoy the hell out of me. I can't.
原因是我们很喜欢讲爱. It's all about love.
But the thing is, literally, they all are. Like.
而且他们都很夸张。
I cannot find like what I would term as a cool show to watch that would keep me interested. Like there are, but the only ones that I think are quite interesting are like, they're like period drama. They're like 历史的. But unfortunately, they all use some Chinese that isn't used now. They'll use like old Chinese in some instances, and then I can't distinguish between whether that's old or whether that's a word I don't know.
对。Do
you know what I mean?
对啊。
So it's difficult for me to find the
那个等级的 level 就是需要再挑一下，你要选哪一个。对，如果你是 beginners， 那你看卡通很有用。那如果你是像一家这样advanced， 那你就是可以看比如说 drama 历史故事这种的，要选一下。这样对你来说，你就不会觉得so stressful. I don't know this, I don't know that, and I don't know what happened. It's not useful to me. 如果你看 Peppa Pig, at least you know what's going on.
Yeah, because
在故事里面，对呀，
对，
好
，All right,
even with Peppa Pig, remember one of the hangout we did with Peppa Pig? I actually picked up maybe 3 or 5 words from there.
Yeah.
Gardening related words like 种子还有发芽. I still remember the 发芽 thing.
发芽, yeah.
Because when you sprout something, it has fire. 发芽.
对呀.
The thing is about Peppa Pig is a great tool.
真的.
But my lord, is it annoying to watch?
尤其是你家如果有孩子。
Yeah.
I have that kids advantage.
But so do we, but like
就是看太多了。
Yeah, it's too much.
就是你知道这个接下来要发生什么事情 ，You know the whole story when this begins， 但是你要把它看完。
Yeah.
就是一个很大的挑战。
对啊。
But 我觉得Peppa Pig in 中文 she has a 北七she has this attitude about her. She has a I would say a much mischievous
like personality
outlook on things, compared to the proper Peppa Pig.
Yeah.
So that what makes it fun, yeah.
Well, do you think that's 文化?
I think it's a 文化.
You think it's 文化?
Yeah,
like,
because Asian kids usually do not get away with things like that.
Maybe, yeah. Because she's English.
是.
I mean British. Hello. I can't do her voice. Hello, Peppa. And I guess that because in British culture you'd get away with certain things, whereas in China you may not get away with those certain things. So maybe the voice actor gives them a little bit less of this and a bit more of this. Do you know what I mean? A bit more respect for the parents. Because in the British one, Daddy Pig's an idiot. Like he's an idiot. He can't do anything. Mummy Pig saves him from everything, and he's useless. He's just a big useless dude, right? Which I don't respect that.
No, I don't.
对，这个是有一点点 genderist.
It seems to be. It seems to be that way.
应该两个都很棒。
But in the Chinese one, he seems at least
爸爸比较聪明
，slightly smarter.
爸爸会比较 I'm the controller. 就是我比较
So that's very 文化.
对啊
That's very 文化. Okay, listen, question 2. Honestly, it's been 30 minutes. And we're on question 2.
好的，请
There's always 120. This is 120.
对
yeah.
120
Yeah, it's always 121, 122.
Yeah, so. Oh, there's always true. We can always do it again, but that'll be in 3 months when we get you back. So.
好，请问一甲觉得什么东西是价值在$100以下，然后给你带来很多正面价值的？
So what purchase of $100 or less has most positively impacted your life?
Does it have to do with language learning?
Nope.
不一定。
All right. It's a fair fight between an air fryer,
An air fryer
and a pressure cooker.
And a pressure cooker.
I think 在美国他们叫这个 pressure cooker instant pot.
Instant pot.
Yeah, instant pot.
它有很快吗？
No, it's $99.
No, is it quick?
什么意思
No. So
？Instant 就是快的意思。
instant.
It's 高压锅 I think.
压力锅。
压力锅 Yeah, 压力锅。
为什么英国是叫 instant？ Like
No,
fast?
no, she said America.
Oh,
In America, it's a brand called
美国
instant pot.
Instant pot. Well, but I don't know. I've never heard of it.
很快的锅子是吗
I've heard of a pressure cooker,
？Pressure cooker 是
but if you ask me to draw one, I could not.
有可以
I mean, I don't know what that is. I know what I guess it cooks under pressure.
我觉得这
Yeah. Basically, you can throw a lot of things inside there and leave it to cook by itself.
对我觉得压力锅比较好，所以买压
What
力
is
锅。
is it like a stewing thing? Like you leave it for 8 hours.
对，就是
Yeah,
类
but
似
instead
那
of
种
8 hours, you can do it in 30 minutes.
Oh.
Use science.
对，
Yeah, use science to cook it faster.
Right. So you
压力
plus science, and then it works.
cause
Yeah.
the pressure
Yeah.
对 the function
And then the
对
air
你
cooker.
你知道
woman yo. 阿妈yo.
但是我觉得
他真的喜欢。
我觉得这个正是有关于你的饮食是什么 ，How's your diet？ 因为像压力锅，它就是不是压力锅，像那个我们说的气炸锅是air fryer 气炸锅，就是因为它的东西都是炸的，fried food。所以呢，如果你的 diet 都是在吃 fried food，
But you don't use oil though, right?
很少，你可以，但是很少。
Because it's air.
对，
So
所以你的 diet 如果是吃很多炸的，
is that better for you?
很多人都说比较健康。
Okay.
Like fried chicken
Yeah.
nuggets， 有些人就说用气炸锅比较健康，但是 actually is still fried。
Is that like cigarettes and vaping? Like cigarettes are worse for you, so oil will be worse for you. Vaping's still bad.
是一样的吗 ？Can you is that like equivalent？
Is that good comparison?
我
Or?
不知道我不知道 vapor 是怎样啊，我们没有抽烟。
Yeah, an air fryer is actually a smaller version of a convection oven.
Okay.
I mean, science-wise, it is what it is. Like because people can fry chicken inside an oven.
Yeah.
All you need is the high enough temperature and put some oil on the top so that you get the reaction.
对
But it's the same. It's just that in Asian countries, oven is not a part of the kitchen. It's very rare. Yeah, it's very rare to see an oven.
It really is.
所以我觉得
It made me feel weird when I first got
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
Where's your
So
oven?
that's why maybe because 我们的家比较小一点 like
你的家很大，好不好？
Yeah.
你们家还有拜表
Asian homes tend to be smaller. Maybe
对啦，对
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But an oven is rare. So an air fryer is like a middle ground between not having an oven to having something that functions like an oven.
对对，是的。
Yeah. So you can bake cakes in it even.
I could tell you one thing. This is one thing about ovens I will tell you. Is it on? Okay, how?
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing about ovens. Gas is a big problem in Taiwan. For example, our streets, they don't have gas mains. So you have to get gas canisters. You have to buy gas canisters to power your cooker, right?
Yeah, young though. We can't use gas ovens. We use electric ovens.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Yeah.
But yeah.
我们的也是 electric， 是那个 hob。
A hob.
A hob 是用 gas， 是用那个。
Yeah. Well, you get electric ones, right?
对。
But yeah.
也是有，现在有啦，就是比较，因为像我们这个地区 ，our district 是比较behind， 比较 behind，
It's old，
所以就是我们用的都是那个油桶。
Yeah, and if we want to get gas supply here, we'd have to partner up with all the neighbors and pay for the road to get dug up and.
对啊。
Oh.
So it's not going to happen probably, but if we use too much electricity, it cuts out, and there's all.
对啊。
Just okay.
我们要搬新家。
Air fry. That's the answer. Okay, so air fry. Question 2, 3.
第3个，请问一甲有没有遇过什么样子的失败，创造现在成功的你？那你最喜欢的一个失败经验是什么？
So how has a failure or apparent failure set you up for your latest success? And do you have a favorite failure?
How much time do we have?
We currently have 24 minutes. It's fine. You take your time.
My favorite failure is the failure of because I wrote this down, I'm just going to read through it.
Okay.
It's the failure of my first academic degree.
Yep. Okay. So before you continue, Ija, we didn't say this before. We should have. 他是医生跟编码师. So you're a programmer, developer, and a doctor. So that's okay. Please continue.
宜家的生活.
So just a side note. This is why I think that Angela Yu is my soul sister.
Oh, Angela Yu, yeah.
Yeah, because somehow we have the same interests.
Really?
Yeah. She's also a doctor.
She's the woman who teaches me BMR.
Angela.
Angela Yu, yeah. Or Angela Bauer.
因为我刚刚在想说，到底 Angela 是哪一个？因为我有一个 Angela.
Jack Bauer.
I know it. Yeah. Is her husband the guy they set the business up with?
I have no idea. No idea.
All right. Sorry, Angela Yu. Yeah. So she's your like soul sister.
Yeah. She actually served in the NHS for a couple of years. So she did medical first and then programming.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it the other way around. Anyway, so it was the failure of my first academic degree. I was 18, and 18-year-olds always want to do something fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I think 20 years old, I just revealed my age. Multimedia was a big thing back then. I wanted to do it because I was sick of studying.
Yeah.
So I enrolled in a course. I learned how to take pictures using like manual SLR cameras.
Okay.
And edit videos and audios. And this is when I learned how to use Illustrator, Photoshop, all this Adobe suites.
Mm-hmm.
But I just couldn't pass the course.
So is that what you actually wanted to do? The creative side?
Because I wanted to do it for fun, in the sense that I was sick of studying. I wanted to do something fun. Yeah. But I couldn't pass the course because in a way, I was in a bad relationship.
Oh
no.
And it caused... Funny that I can laugh at it now.
Yeah, good.
It caused a clinical condition that went undiagnosed for 5 years.
Okay.
So when this happened, I just couldn't get out of bed. You feel unmotivated. You sometimes you can't even eat because you're just too tired to eat. And then you keep on asking yourself, what is wrong with me? Why do I feel lazy? Why can't I go to class? Why can't I do my homeworks and things like that? And I'm sure that I'm not so sure how other people can relate, but being in Malaysia is very hard to fail at your first degree. You're supposed to finish it first and then move on to something else. You know, the first degree is something that you should just go through, pass it with.
我以为比较简单欸。
Yeah, exactly. So hence why I felt it was so hard to face this situation because I was going to bring shame to the family.
Yeah.
And we don't believe in therapy.
Oh, really?
We have to. we have face.
Yeah.
So you have to suck it up and face the world head on.
Yeah.
But I realized, and I dragged my feet for far too long, about 5 years. And then I only decided to change my course when I had the financial independence to do so. So my mom said that, you can change, but you have to pay for it. You have to pay for it yourself. So that's what I did.
Oh, bang. So that failure set you up for your current success?
I would say because once you're in that situation, you have no choice but either to fight it.
Right.
You have to get out of it, because 20 years old is still too young to end your life. So you have to do something out of it. Yeah. And so I tried a lot of things. Yeah.
I think when you get into that mindset, the only way is up.
对.
Do you know what I mean? So if you get to that level of feeling, no matter what you do, it's going to feel like a great thing, because the only way is up.
对啊。
好棒，很好的答案。OK，
很好的答案。OK， 请问一甲，你有喜欢的中文名言吗？如果有，为什么？I was
Oh, yeah, okay. 我想你忘记了。Okay, do you have a favorite Chinese phrase and why?
授人以鱼不如授人以渔。
就是再一次。
It's like you give a man a fish.
Oh, yeah.
You give a man a fish.
Yeah, we say give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day, but you give a man a fishing rod and he'll feed his family forever or whatever.
然后中文是什么？
授人以鱼不如授人以渔。
哦，我没听过这个耶，这个好深哦，这个我没听过。
Yeah, because it's a play on the word. It's a play on the character show. Show, fourth term.
Yeah, like
because
it's in
show can mean to give or to teach.
哦，对。
Yeah, so it's a repeated character. So it's quite a so it's my favorite phrase because one, it's 当然, it's the truth.
Yeah.
And second of all, it's very poetic. It's such a simple sentence, but the way they play on the characters for me is quite fun. Yeah. Quite fun to see as a learner.
好有趣。OK，
好棒。
好，接下来。在你的学习过程中，你觉得最好的投资 investment 是什么呢？
So in your study, what is the best investment you've ever made? It can be money, time, or energy, etc.
钱、时间或体力。
Time. Learning Chinese requires time.
我们现在也觉得是时间。
But study also as in medicine, 医生 and programming.
对啊，时间很重要。
So yeah, time, right? It's still time. Would you say is the best investment for any learning? Have you ever given?
Because for example, let me put it in a comparative. Like I'll try to put it in a different way.
Sure.
You know that when America try to train their diplomats, they have to go through this American Foreign Service Institute thing.
I didn't know that, but okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the Foreign Services Institute says that it will require you to about 500 to 600 hours to be fluent in Spanish or French.
Oh wow!
Yeah, 500 to 600 hours. But for Chinese, it's 2,200 hours.
Yeah,
it takes 4 times as long to be fluent in Chinese.
Yeah.
So yeah, Spanish sounds like a good choice.
See.
所以你下一个应该要学西班牙文。
Yeah, so if you're a native English speaker.
我们呢？我不要西班牙文欸。
西班牙文哈 Yeah.
我们要去西班牙书。
You can always throw money at the newest Chinese learning app out there.
True.
But if you don't invest the time, you're not going to get anywhere.
That's the thing, yeah.
还有 energy 体力。
It's gaudy as well. Like, and I think you have to have you have to have motivation. You said this at the beginning, didn't you? Like,
yep.
The right motivation to do it. Otherwise, you're not going to invest the time.
Yeah. But like Shenzai, I have all the motivation, but I do not have the
time. Yeah.
好，接下来什么是你喜欢的习惯或东西是让人觉得不寻常而且很奇怪的？
So what is an unusual habit and absurd thing that you love?
这个好
Not us.
private.
Not including us.
私人哦。
I have two. Should I pick one?
Yeah, go two, yeah.
Go two.
Yeah.
Number one, I love making funny sounds.
Okay.
什么声音？
This is something that I have in common with Tom.
Hey.
So sometimes, randomly just blurt out things like random things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you mimic cartoons and things like that.
Like 很奇怪的声音. So like sometimes she will be sitting watching a movie, for example, and be going, hey, yeah! Anyway, so, or something.
哦，很奇怪的声音是不是？
对啊。
他喜欢听到很奇怪的声音。
And then like I can make Yoda.
All right, 好的。
Is that one of your strange sounds?
一甲喜欢声音。
I have a question about that. 我有个问题. Is this these strange sounds that you release? Is that a release for you? Is that would you argue the true you coming out of your 洞穴, your
压力
cave?
太大了。
Yeah, I do it to annoy my kids.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes get a sense of wonder from them. So it's really their mother. Sometimes I don't know. I just do it for fun.
Yeah. I do too.
Not to random people, just my kids.
I do it to random people
and
too.
And you guys.
Yeah, and us, yeah. But that's okay.
说到这个 to random people.
对呀。
好不好？
Yeah.
好，再来第二个。
第二个 I love eating the hardest part of a dish.
Ooh.
The hardest part.
The hardest part to eat on a dish. So, for example, if you give me chicken,
mm-hmm.
I prefer to eat the thigh part, the one with a lot of bones.
哦，真的，你喜欢啃骨头，我也很喜欢诶。
为什么？
Yeah.
因为是越啃越香。More you chew, the more the better flavor is. 就是那个香，骨头的香。The taste of burn 很棒。
Yeah, and then prawn head, and then fish head.
Prawn heads.
Prawn head 是我妈妈的东西，我不吃 prawn head。但是鸡肉我同意，鸡肉真的。
鸡肉的骨头。It's because I think you leave the best part to everyone else.
Oh, okay.
因为是妈妈的关系嘛。
Oh, so the reason you do it is because you want to give the best parts to other people?
Or maybe because when I was young, I don't fight.
Yeah.
Okay, let the brothers take whatever they want to eat first. And then I just eat whatever they have. So I don't have to fight. I'll get more stuff.
一甲，
这个好难过哦。
It's not难过. It's actually quite fun because once you know how delicious these things are, you'll be like, oh my God, they do not know what they're missing.
Okay, interesting. Look, you can come over to our house. We'll give you a chicken.
Hence unusual, I guess.
Okay, that is unusual. I like it.
好有趣。OK， 好，再来是在过去的5年里，有什么新的信仰、行为或者习惯是让你学习或得到人生的进步？
So, in the last 5 years, what new belief, behavior, or habit has most improved your life or study?
Hard work beats talent if talent doesn't work hard.
Hard work beats talent if talent doesn't work hard.
And you're not too old to learn a language.
Yeah, 当然。
我同意。第一个是什么意思啊？好难。
You know, you get some. Well, she can just.
对啊。
Or sometimes you think that this person is talented in something.
但是
I'm not as talented as that person.
但是你其实是可以努力的，是不是？
Yeah, it's a 努力。If you put in the hours, and if the talent doesn't do anything about his or her talent, you're gonna bypass him or the person. But yeah.
So if you get a basketball player who's good at playing basketball naturally, but doesn't do anything, they're just good at basketball. and then you get someone who's training in basketball every single day and just relentlessly for hours studying how to play basketball, this person will become better than the talented person. You have to work hard at a talent to get good at it. It doesn't just come naturally and continue to improve. You have to work hard to allow it to improve, to help it improve.
这个提醒了我 This reminds me 在我在学习就是在学校学习的时候 Like in my junior high school 有一个就是都会有这种学生哦 Some students will say Oh I got 98% on my test 然后我就说 Oh how long have you studied 你学的就是你读了多久的书 Just one night
Yeah
然后就觉得
douche
Like 我要很用功努力的学习，然后要去补习班，然后要熬夜 I have to stay up late 然后学习，然后你只要一个晚上你就可以拿到 98%
幸运
很幸运啊，可是这就是 talent 就是有些人的 talent 就是这样，他们可以用很短的时间学习，有些人就是你要花很长的时间去学习 So the long time compared to one night 这是一个很unfair 就是不公平的感觉
Doesn't always happen that way though, that's the thing.
Yeah, 但是 once you grow up, you know this point when you grow up. 就是在那时候学生的 generation 你不知道这件事情
Also, yeah, I agree. I agree. And I'm also in the opinion there's a lot of bullshit out there when it comes to people who say that kind of thing. You know what I mean? There's like this bullshit, this kind of, oh, how long did you do that for? I mean, I've been learning, coding for about a week. I can code a web app.
很讨厌
Really though? Can you though? Really? No, because he's been struggling for 6 months trying to figure it all out. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I think there's a bit of this Facebook.
Life is going to throw things at you.
Yeah.
So if you're prepared to work hard, you already done the work. You can actually tackle a lot of things in life. But if you did not learn how to learn, this is something that I should have said earlier. I learned how to learn.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was also part of the group who did not study much.
And did quite well.
Very well. But then it only carried me up to a certain point where when I reached a point where I did have to study for something, you actually have to learn how to learn. You actually you need to learn how to take notes. You need to learn how to do revisions. You need to learn how to extract facts from a book. I did not do that when I was in school.
So then you found yourself catching up almost.
Yeah, so I had to learn how to learn.
Yeah.
So, but I learned how to learn now instead of later. So which means that now if I have to learn something else, it's easier.
对啊 we call those people who likes to blowing this like who like to
brag
themselves 就是碰红 this is 台语 it means to blow a balloon. You have to make you're small, you're like a balloon. That's the original balloon is small. You have to blow air into it, right? You have to and they are bragging themselves.
They're like they're inflating. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
they're bragging. Yeah.
对啊吹风碰红
Wow. Okay.
好
8.
你会给一个聪明而且有动力的正在准备要学习中文的朋友什么建议呢？
So what advice would you give to a smart, driven person about to start learning Mandarin?
The failure rate is very high. Kidding.
Okay. And then don't. Okay.
Just like any other skills, cooking, playing music, painting, it's gonna take time. And the initial part is the hardest because, like, if you want to play music, right, you really do not want to. There's no fun in trying to play 2 notes, But as you build up your skill, you get more opportunity to have fun. And the initial part will always be frustrating, but the payoff is really worth it. I think learning a language, especially a language that is becoming more and more important, like Chinese, the payoff is going to be a lot more later when you are even conversationally, conversational fluent. You're going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
我觉得打基础 the foundation is the most important and hard part in learning. 但是如果你有了这个基础以后呢 when you build the house, build the rest of parts, 会很好玩。因为你可以读到很多的文章，然后你可以读到很多的故事，然后那个 achievement 是很大的。And once you get the achievement, 就是你会有越来越多的动力。So maybe your 动力 is from 很多，然后就然后变得很少，因为很难，你就会觉得好难哦，好难哦，好难哦。但是 if you break through the wall, 那个 motivation 又会起来了。So the motivation is like this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
对，就是 like when you build the foundation, your motivation will going down. 但是你一定要继续努力 ，don't give up. 那 once you break through the wall, 你的动力会马上就起来。
And one of the hardest things is knowing that is one of the things that I think the hardest things about learning and building a good foundation is not knowing where you are. Like you hit the wall and you're like, I don't know how good I am or how good I'm getting or where I'm going with this. When am I going to break out of it? When is it going to become a bit easier?
对啊，你就要自己去找你为什么会撞墙，你撞墙的那个点是什么？Maybe 你撞墙是因为你没有学更多的东西。Maybe 你撞墙是因为你 didn't push yourself enough. Maybe 你撞墙是因为你没有用很多。你去中国住或者去台湾住，这就是 maybe 是你可以 break through the wall 的一个 key 的一个 keyword， 对啊，一个 key action 不知道 key plan。
It'll come.
对啊，所以加油，不要放弃。
Okay.
好，你在学习社群里有听过什么不好的建议吗？
So inside the Mandarin learning community, what are some bad recommendations that you've heard?
Okay. This is going to be controversial, but just okay. I think the most one of the bad recommendation is to speak from day one. Especially if you're not in a Chinese speaking environment.
Because people won't understand you?
No,
okay.
No, because if you're in a Chinese speaking environment, so let's say if you're in Taiwan or China, you actually get a lot of input.
Sure.
You get a lot of input so you can do output. So for example, when you guys were saying about learning Icelandic, there's no input. So you don't know what to say.
Yeah, but we have Ragnar. So we can speak to Ragnar. He would be our language exchange partner.
True. 每天都要说，每天
That's what you need. I mean, it's the same equivalent. Like if you have a private teacher, if you have a private teacher, you can use Zhongwen, right?
对啊。
If you have a language exchange partner, you can use Zhongwen. Okay, sorry, EJ, continue.
Yeah, if you're for example, if you're just a beginner, you don't have those resources, right? It's okay to learn languages not from speaking. There are a lot of other ways to learn. You can listen, you can read, and your passive vocabulary will always be bigger than your active vocabulary. So, for example, the other day, I actually sat for IELTS 2 weeks ago. I wanted to share this experience with Eula, but so here it goes. I was reaching for a word that I know, and the word was ubiquitous. But when I was writing my essay, I just couldn't get that word. I know that word. I've seen it before. If I see it, I know what it means. But I just can't fetch it and put from my brain. To put it down, and I can't Google it. Because it's an exam, and I do not know how to spell ubiquitous. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Ubiquitous. So then I know that the word is actually inside my passive vocabulary instead of my active vocabulary. So it's okay for you to build up your passive vocabulary, for you to listen first, because one day you're going to be able to speak, and once you start speaking, the vocabulary will just
start.
It's already there. So I started speaking only after 3 months after learning. So first 3 months, what I did was just listening and reading, listening and reading. But if you're in a Chinese speaking environment, it's different. Maybe you have people who you can speak to. You have things to listen to, especially passively. And if you try to speak from day one, when you're not good, it can destroy your self-esteem. It's like, oh, I'm not good. I can't pronounce this. What is this? I can't read this pinyin right. Yeah, you can't. You do not know. You can't read something that you have not listened yet.
Now,
for example, things like 生日, the r is it's not sheng re. Yeah, it's sheng ri, and it's ri. It's not sheng ri.
Yeah.
So it's and then you, because when you try to speak from pinyin just by seeing things, you're gonna be learning a lot of bad habits, which is very hard to undo.
对啊，其实第一个 the first skill you have to learn is listening， 就是你要听 you have input， 然后你第二个就是说 you have input then you have output， 然后你会了这些单字的时候，你可以开始学 you start learning how to read.
Right.
And after you read, you learn how to write. So writing actually is the last part of a learning skill. But it's the same. It's like what you just say. A different environment will make you have different learning style. 所以就是看你喜欢哪一个，看你可以取得的资源是什么。So you decide your learning style depends on what can you get from your life. 所以这个很重要。
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. If you're just starting out and then you're not in a Chinese speaking environment and then you want to hire a tutor, it's very, very it's expensive because it's private teaching, right?
对呀。
Yeah, because if you go through the learning listening route, there are a lot of resources already available.
Sure.
Yeah, so like Chinglish podcast, maybe this one, and there are a lot of resources on YouTube that you can listen and try to read the subtitles and things like that. But speaking is very expensive. I would say that it's the most expensive one out of the other skills.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, for writing, my writing, even my English writing is horrible. So my IELTS score, the highest score is 9. Is 1 to 9. 9 is native level. My writing band is 2.5 bands lower than my other skills.
Oh.
2.5.
有点远。
It's 33% lower than my speaking, reading,
wow.
Reading, listening. I'm just horrible at writing because it requires you to follow certain grammar rules. When you write a paragraph, it has to start with like opening sentence and then examples and then conclusion, things like that. So I was rubbish at that, and I can't even use the results anymore because it's below what they require. So I'm gonna have to sit for another exam on Monday.
Oh no.
好啦
，OK， All right, 10.
接下来最后
Let's do
一
this. We're nearly
个，
there.
当你感觉不知所措、无法专注，或是短时间没有办法专注的时候，你怎么办呢？
When you feel overwhelmed or unfocused or have lost your focus temporarily, what do you do?
Oh, this happened a lot.
Number one, try to be kind to yourself. Step back and acknowledge that maybe the brain needs a break.
休息很重要。
Yeah, so 休息很重要. And then maybe you can plan up front. One of the things that I find myself when I feel unfocused, because I'm juggling a lot of things in my brain. I have to do this for work. I have to do this for the kids. I have to do this for Chinese. I have to do this for a lot of things. And then when I'm doing something for work, my brain keep on thinking, oh, I have to do that. And I switch.
对。
Oh, I have to do that, and you switch. So we should do it according to like how schools do it. Like you plan up front. You have to say 1 hour
schedule.
Yeah, schedule. 1 hour you're gonna do. Adults call it time boxing. Time boxing. Yeah, so you can just schedule up front. So at least that when you know, okay, at the end of the day, I'm gonna spend 1 hour on this and this and this, and you will have accomplished your goals rather than you switching your tasks.
Yeah, multitasking is killer.
对啊，我们之前不是sorry.
Sorry. So so like why do you get unfocused in the first place? Most of the time it's distractions. Try to minimize distractions and know that some things actually require prolonged, sustained focus.
我 我觉得有孩子很难
Yeah, it's very hard.
因为 even though 你有一个 school schedule， 你有一个行程表，你的孩子永远都会cut into the line， 就会告诉你妈咪我要这个，然后 you just go off and do something else.
Yeah, so for me, I schedule things that require the most attention either early on the day, like Chinese. So it's the first thing in the morning or late at night when the kids are asleep. Programming is always at night because it takes the less amount of physical energy. I can just go.
Yeah.
Oh,
less distract.
To your first point about resting your brain, I totally support that.
定的。
I think like even recently, because obviously like 现在我是编码 I have I found a problem error with what I was doing, couldn't fix it, became very frustrated very quickly, and then just put it down, and then we went out for a walk. We went out to walk just to get something, just to clear the brain, took the kids to the park. We were parents for a while, then I came back, I started working on it again in the evening, and I fixed the problem. It's just taking that break is so you need it if you're going to study anything, don't you?
就像在中文我们有一句话叫做休息是为了走更远的路。Resting is for walking for long distance, the longer distance. 就是你要休息，你要让自己休息，喝个水，出去放松，走走路，听听音乐，然后这样子你才会有 more energy， 有更多的力气去解决你的问题。或是让你的学习效果更好，所以休息一定要 ，especially for beginners。你学了很多 overwhelming， 那你一定要停下来，深呼吸，然后慢慢的再 get onto the track, get back to the track.
对 and I'm also going to add this. You don't need to spend 4 to 6 hours looking at a book to study. Like you can do condensed learning. Do you know what I mean? You can spend 40 minutes studying a subject and then walk away.
对啊
And then come back to it another time, even the next day. Or do you know what I mean?
对
Just you don't need 4 hours straight sweat studying.
太辛苦了
You'll burn out.
对啊。This is like our Taiwan education system， 就是他们会把你放在学校，然后再把你放到补习班 for whole day， 你没有一个 resting time， 所以很多的台湾的学生，他们就是压力非常非常的大，然后 they will have a breakdown in cram school。
I watched them do it。
对，然后很多家长就说：“为什么你都考不好？为什么你的成绩这么的差，这么的不好 ？What's wrong with your studying? You're so stupid. You can't even get 90% score. 因为你的小孩没有休息呀。
Yeah.
They just keep studying. They don't have like像是游泳课啊、画画课啊 ，like after school activity， 他们完全没有。所以在台湾念书上学的小孩好辛苦哦。”
I'll tell you the difference. What Baba saw when I was in school and going through the test, what Baba saw, just do what you need to do to pass.
好好哦
And my dad's strict. He's strict business guy. Like he's not like a strict academic. Like he doesn't push academic because he doesn't think he's all more about business. But he's just like, just do what you have to do to get through it. Do the what you need to do. Leave all that and then let's go to business. Let's get a job.
Wow.
That kind of thing.
这不是更多压力吗？
Yeah, because no, it wasn't because he was more about earning money and getting life experience as opposed to getting academic experience. He
但
feels
是
like,
我同意啊。
对 and even though like he has like a master's in international business strategy and all this kind of whatnot, but he always found it that the experiences outweighs the qualifications. I know it's different in different countries, but I've never been in any job interview I've ever had. I've never been asked for any qualifications ever, regardless of my university, regardless of school. No one has ever asked me.
台湾好多
But in Taiwan, they ask you.
在马来西亚也需要，对不对？
也是 yeah.
对啊
Your papers will open doors.
I think this is Asian culture， 就是你真的就是需要一张纸 ，you need a certification before.
Do you agree with it though, you guys?
No.
Do you agree with that culture?
当然
I think you could have a programmer, like Ija, for example, you could have a programmer who's completely not qualified, who learned himself on YouTube or something, who's amazing at programming. And he could program the nuts off something. And then you could have someone who just left university, having studied coding, and is not as good as that guy.
对啊
So why are you writing off that guy because that guy hasn't got the piece of paper? Isn't it about what he's done? 不是啊。
对啊，所以每个人都有他们自己的想法。
Right. There's more opening doors, right? At least, how do I say? How do I look at this? Because the IT field is mad about certifications. You have to get certified. It's just to shift the responsibility of making sure that this guy knows his stuff to another party. So if the guy is Microsoft certified and say, okay, Microsoft said that he's certified, he must be certified.
Okay. Therefore, if he...
if I'm self-studying, who is going to certify that? Who is going to evaluate that I could do the work? I could say that, I could do the work. But how can they get assurance that you can actually do the work? So if you actually pass an exam from AWS or Microsoft, you could say that, Microsoft certified this guy, so he must be certified.
也对啦，对大老板来说，这个很重要 because they don't know you. If you say, I have 20 years experience, how do you prove it? You can't prove it.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but it takes time to prove it. But 那些大老板他们没有时间等你啊，他们要的就是 results.
No, I mean, I think if you go to a job with, if you make movies, and you went to a movie studio and said, I want to make a movie, and they said, okay, what have you done? And then you give them your show reel of all your movies you made. That's great. Or you could give them a piece of paper and say, look, I've studied movies. I'm hiring the guy with the movie reel who's made the movies personally.
当然
well, you know. Anyway.
好的 谢谢宜家
Great answers.
谢谢宜家，好棒，谢谢你的10个问题。
对呀。
好，希望大家今天认识到我们可爱的宜家，很棒的宜家，优秀的宜家。然后希望未来呢，我们有机会可以再请宜家到我们的广播上面。好。
Yeah, and I'm so glad we finished it. I'm so glad we finished the questions. Doesn't mean we won't have you back on in another 6 months' time or whatever. But
我们还是会让你上来。
We need new questions.
对啊，好，没有问题的话，我们就要登出。噔噔噔噔。
But sorry, before we go, 不好意思。Ija, do you have anything else that you'd like to say or shout out or?
Yeah, I just want to shout out to the Hangoutiers.
Yay!
Yay! Thank you for being a part of my life, my Chinese learning journey. It's such a joy to see you guys every week whenever I can. It's such a fun, so far it's such a fun environment to be in where everyone is so supportive. And you can just be a beginner and come over and share your experiences or any YouTube videos that you may find, and it could help someone else and things like that. So it's a very supportive community.
At the moment, there's a lot there's a lot of cooking going on in the group. Have you noticed?
Yeah,
there's a lot of cooking, Chinese cooking videos and whatever food. Yeah.
Today's topic is quite interesting. Yeah. So if you look at the WhatsApp for today's topic, it's like which YouTube channels. Correct now. Yeah, he wanted to listen to a male native speaker.
Yeah.
Which I think is harder to get by compared to female native speaker.
I'd probably agree actually. But then a lot of Laos they're a female.
很多对，就像 even English teachers in Taiwan 也是很多的女老师。
Yeah.
不知道为什么。
I guess that profession is just a profession that females tend to lean towards.
就是对语言比较好嘛，我也不知道
I don't know.
对啊。好啦，
Anyway,
谢谢宜家，好棒哦。
Okay, so it's you. Okay, Ija, we're going to do the outro.
如果你们有任何的消息、故事，或是想要跟我们说声嗨的，可以写信到 chat@mandarinmonkey.com。
Miss Mason，你先。
如果你想要测试自己的华语口语能力，然后想要得到国家孔子学院的证书，看看你的口语技巧如何，请你们到我们的 description down below 找到一个 OCT link， 他们会为你解决这所有的问题，还有给你们所有的资讯哦。
Yep, if you want to check out your current oral Chinese level, you certainly can with the OCT link down below in our YouTube description or in the podcast description or any description you can find in the universe. They use AI to test your oral Chinese skills, and they give you a report after 14 days from the Confucius Institute in Zhongguo,
没错
which is officially recognized. It's the only officially recognized certification in China, right?
没错。
If you have any nerdy-based questions, you certainly can get in contact with us, and more specifically, Darian, on nerds@mandarinmonkey.com. You can become a beta tester for our new Mandarin app, which is a new release is coming out, EJ. You'll be super excited to know in 2 days, I think. Yay! Or tomorrow, maybe. I'm not sure how the timelines work. Yeah, 明天吗？
后天。
对啊。Other than that, thanks very much, EJ, for coming on. We super appreciate it.
谢谢你，一家，辛苦你喽。
For everybody else, thank you very much to all the patrons and the Hangout tiers and everybody else. And we'll see you next time.
谢谢你们收听，谢谢你们收看，我们下期见，拜。